I got something that I think is really incredible today. We're going to smoke up a bourbon chuck roast. The chuck roast on the smoker is always fun, but I've got this new upgraded ASMOKE AS350. The folks at ASMOKE sent it out, full disclosure, but it's got this new feature where you can add juice. We're going to add bourbon. Let's get this pellet grill going and let's get the cook going. I've got a 2.5 pound chuck roast. I'm just putting a little bit of this Worcestershire, whatever you say it, sauce on it as a binder. Now, for my rub today, I'm going to use this 4 Rivers coffee rub. I got to tell you, this is a good rub, and I just find very, very convenient, right? No time to make it up. Just turn it over. We're going to do both sides, and if you want to know more about this rub, I'll put a link over to armadillopepper.com so you can check it out. Just that easy. You can season up the ends here if you'd like. Get this one. Oh, just get this bad boy over to our ASMOKE. Get the lid down. It's been 2 hours. You can see not much changed. What I am going to do is put a temp probe in this bad boy. That way we can monitor the temp moving forward. Now I'm going to shut the lid and we'll take the temp on up to 250 now so we can try to speed the cook up. We've got some nice smoke on it. It'll continue to smoke. It's been 3 hours. Oh, look at the color. We're getting some color. Nice, beautiful color now. Let's see what the temp is. I don't know if that shows up in the video from the angle I'm at, but we're right at what, 163. Hope you can see it. Now what we're going to do is get this temp probe out, like so. And now I want to put her in this cast iron pot. Now look, you don't need a cast iron pot. Look at the beautiful color. One of those aluminum throwaway pans would be perfect. But it seems I don't have one. I've got 2/3 of a cup of coffee, and then I got a little bit more, not much, than 2/3 of a cup of water. Here we have 2 teaspoons minced garlic. Get all those goodies out. I'm gonna sprinkle some thyme, dried thyme. That's probably 1/4 of a teaspoon maybe. Now, I've got some onion. I'm going to sprinkle this onion around. This is 1 sweet onion. Well, the big kind, like a Vidalia. It's not a Vidalia, they're not in season yet. And then I've got some potatoes quartered up. I'm just going to set all these potatoes in here. Let's get the lid on it. Then we're going to get this back on our ASMOKE. Let's make sure, I hope it fits. It does. We've been almost 5 hours. Let's get the lid off, have a look. Now I'm not so interested in the temperature. You see that? Goes in like butter. Those potatoes are done. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the roast from this view. It's covered up in juice, but you know the roast is right there in the center. Look at that. You see how it just goes in and comes out, no friction at all. Looks like that roast is around 205, 207, 208, 209 if you're interested, 210 even. We're going to get it off here. and let it cool down. I'm going to try to plate some of this up. It's getting dark so that we can see it. Look at that. There's those potatoes. Guess I'm going to have to go inside and get a knife. There's some of those onions. Look at that, pretty tender. Let's give this roast a try. Can you see that smoke ring? I don't know if you can see that. It's getting dark. It's just full of juice. Yes, sorry. These one of them onions. Wait a minute, let me try a tater. Okay, I know. Delicious. People have commented on my channel before when I use coffee and they say, oh, we don't like coffee. I don't get coffee in that chuck roast. I get coffee in the potato, and it's very, very mild. Chuck roast got a delicious beefy flavor. And I got to tell you, it could be I'm going crazy, but I feel like I taste the sweetness from that bourbon. I'll cook a couple more times with this ASMOKE before I draw that firm conclusion, but I got to tell you, that's what it really tastes like here. I would do this again in a heartbeat. The coffee and the chuck roast, I'm sure that's what helps give it just that deep, rich flavor. But it's certainly not like when you get up in the morning and you get that cup of joe. Hey, thanks so much for watching.